After 55, many people notice their bodies feel different in the morning. Maybe your joints feel stiffer, your back doesn't straighten as easily, or your legs need a little extra time before they're ready to move. You might think, well, I guess this is just part of aging. But here's the truth, it doesn't have to be that way. Today, I'm sharing 5 simple morning rituals that have the power to transform your mobility so you can move more freely, feel stronger, and start your day with confidence. Whether you want to walk without discomfort, enjoy your hobbies without fatigue, or simply feel more in control of your body, these habits can make a real difference. Hi, I'm Jane. Over the last 10 years, I've worked with people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s who thought declining mobility was inevitable. I've seen firsthand how small, intentional changes can bring back ease of movement, reduce stiffness, and even improve mood. These rituals aren't complicated, and you don't need special equipment or a gym membership. You just need a few minutes each morning. In this video, we'll cover a joint mobility warm-up that gets your body moving smoothly, a hydration habit that supports your joints and muscles, a stretching flow that releases tension and increases flexibility, a balance drill to help prevent falls and build confidence, a gentle morning walk that sets a positive tone for the whole day. Stick with me until the end, because I'll also share how to put all 5 together into a quick, easy routine you can do in under 25 minutes. Let's start with the first ritual. The first few minutes after you wake up are the most important for your mobility. Overnight, your body has been still for hours. Fluid in your joints, called synovial fluid, settles, and muscles tight. A gentle joint mobility warm-up helps oil your joints, sending nutrients where they're needed, and waking up your muscles for the day ahead. Here's how to do it. Start by sitting or standing tall. Slowly turn your head from side to side, then tilt each ear toward your shoulder. Next, roll your shoulders forward and backward in slow circles. Move down to your arms, make gentle circles with your elbows, then rotate your wrists. For your lower body, stand and slowly lift one knee at a time, rotating the hip joint. Do small circles with your ankle. Finally, stand with feet hip-width apart, and twist your torso gently from side to side, letting your arms swing freely. This whole process takes only 3 to 5 minutes, but it prepares every major joint for movement. I once worked with a man named Richard, 68, who dreaded mornings because of hip stiffness. After adding this warm-up to his routine, he told me he could get out of bed without hobbling for the first time in years. One of the simplest yet most overlooked ways to improve mobility is to drink water first thing in the morning, before coffee, before breakfast, before anything else. When we sleep, we go without fluids for 6 to 8 hours. That means we wake up mildly dehydrated. Even slight dehydration can make joints feel stiffer, muscles more sluggish, and balance less stable. Think of your joints like the hinges on a door. Without enough lubrication, they squeak and resist movement. Water is that lubrication. Here's the science. Your joints are surrounded by synovial fluid, which acts like shock absorbers and allows smooth movement. That fluid is made mostly of water. When you're dehydrated, it's thicker, less effective, and can't protect your joints as well. So make it a ritual to drink a full glass, around 8 to 12 ounces of water as soon as you wake up. Keep a glass or bottle right on your nightstand if it helps you remember. If plain water feels boring, try adding a squeeze of lemon for flavor, and a little vitamin C. You might be wondering, why not coffee first? The answer is, coffee is slightly dehydrating, and it doesn't replenish your fluid levels from the night. That first glass of water primes your body to handle everything else you do next, including your mobility exercise. I remember a woman named Linda, 62, who came to me complaining of morning joint stiffness in her knees and hands. She swore she was doing everything right, stretching, walking, eating well, but when I asked about her morning hydration, She admitted she went straight for coffee. She tried the water first rule for 2 weeks. By day 5, she noticed her knees didn't feel as locked in the morning. By the end of 2 weeks, she said her whole morning routine felt easier. It's such a small change, but when you combine hydration with your mobility warm-up, you're giving your body the perfect 1-2 punch to start the day. Once your joints are warmed up and your body is hydrated, it's time to give your muscles the attention they deserve. A gentle morning stretch flow helps lengthen tight muscles, improves flexibility, and sets your posture for the rest of the day. Why is this important? As we age, our muscles naturally lose elasticity, and the connective tissues around them can become less pliable. This makes everyday movements, bending down, reaching overhead, twisting, feel more restricted. Stretching in the morning counters that stiffness and keeps your range of motion from shrinking over time. Here's a simple stretch sequence you can do in 5 to 7 minutes. Overhead reach and side stretch. Stand with feet hip-width apart, reach both arms up toward the ceiling, then gently lean to one side, feeling the stretch along your ribs and waist. Hold for 10-15 seconds, then switch sides. Chest opener. Clasp your hands behind your back and gently pull them away from your body while lifting your chest. This opens the chest, countering the rounded posture many of us get from sitting or looking down at devices. Hamstring stretch. Place one foot on a low step or sturdy chair, keep your legs straight, and hinge forward at the hips until you feel a stretch along the back of your thigh. Switch sides after 15. Hip opener. Sit on the edge of a chair, cross one ankle over the opposite knee, and gently lean forward. This targets tight hips, which are often the root cause of lower back discomfort. Spinal twist. While seated, place your right hand on the outside of your left thigh, and gently twist your torso, looking over your shoulder. Repeat on the other side. The beauty of this flow is that it wakes up your muscles without pushing them to the point of strain. You should feel gentle pulling and release, never pain. I worked with a client named George, 70, who had trouble getting into his car without discomfort. After 3 weeks of doing this stretch flow daily, he told me he could slide into the driver's seat with no problem at all, something he hadn't experienced in years. Stretching is your way of telling your body, I'm ready for movement today. It's a signal to your muscles and nervous system that you value mobility and are willing to maintain it. Mobility isn't just about how far or how smoothly you can move, it's also about feeling steady and safe while you move. That's where balance and stability drills come in. After 55, our balance naturally begins to decline, not because we're getting clumsy, but because the systems that control it, our muscles, joints, inner ear, and even our eyesight, can weaken or lose coordination. The good news is that balance is highly trainable at any age. Here's why it matters. Falls are one of the most common causes of injury in older adults, but most falls aren't from tripping over something big, they're from small losses of balance in everyday situations, like stepping off a curb or reaching for something on a high shelf. A short daily balance drill can keep your reflexes sharp and your movements more controlled. One of the simplest and most effective exercises is the single leg stand. Stand near a wall or sturdy chair for support. Lift one foot an inch or two off the floor and hold your balance for 10 to 20 seconds. Switch legs and repeat. As you improve, you can close your eyes or turn your head slightly to challenge yourself. Another great option is the heel-to-toe walk. Place the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of your other foot, as if walking on a tightrope. Take slow, deliberate steps forward for 10-15 feet. This improves both balance and coordination. You can also try the clock reach. Imagine you're standing in the center of a clock. Balance on one foot, and reach the other foot toward different times on the clock, 12, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock, without touching the floor in between. This trains your stability in multiple directions. I worked with a woman named Teresa, 67, who loved gardening but avoided stepping onto her lawn after a light rain, because she feared slipping. We incorporated the single leg stand and heel to toe walk into her morning. Within a month, she was back outside, confident and steady on her feet, even on uneven ground. These drills don't just improve physical stability, they give you the confidence to move more, explore more, and live more without hesitation. If there's one ritual that ties all the others together, it's a gentle morning walk. Walking isn't just about getting from point A to point B, it's one of the most powerful tools for improving mobility, circulation, and overall health. And when done in the morning, it sets a positive tone for the entire day. Why is walking so effective? It engages almost every major muscle group in your body, keeps your joints moving through their natural range of motion, and boosts circulation, delivering oxygen and nutrients where they're needed most. Plus, walking outdoors exposes you to natural light, which helps regulate your body's internal clock and can improve sleep quality. A gentle morning walk doesn't have to be long or strenuous. Even 10-15 minutes at a comfortable pace can do wonders. The goal is to move steadily, breathe deeply, and focus on how your body feels with each step. If you're just starting out, begin with a short walk around your home or down your street, then gradually increase your distance. For an extra boost, try walking on different surfaces, grass, gravel, or gentle inclines to engage more muscles and challenge your balance. And if weather or mobility issues make outdoor walking difficult, you can still walk indoors at a local mall, community center, or even in place at home. One of my favorite success stories comes from Robert, 72, who used to dread mornings because of knee discomfort. After incorporating a gentle 15-minute walk into his routine, starting slow and building up, he found not only did his knees hurt less, but his mood improved dramatically. It's like my body wakes up and my mind clears, he told me. I feel ready for the day instead of dragging myself into it. Walking also pairs beautifully with mindfulness. You can turn your walk into a moving meditation by paying attention to your breath, the rhythm of your steps, and the sensations in your body. This not only benefits mobility but also reduces stress, a win for both physical and mental health. Let's quickly recap the 5 morning rituals that can improve your mobility after. First, the gentle joint mobility warm-up. Just a few minutes of slow, deliberate movements to lubricate your joints and wake up your muscles. Second, hydration before anything else. A full glass of water right after waking, to rehydrate, support your joints, and prepare your body for movement. Third, the morning stretch flow, a short sequence of stretches that release tension, improve flexibility, and set your posture for the day. Fourth, a balance and stability drill, exercises like single leg stands or heel to toe walks to protect against falls and boost confidence. Fifth, a gentle morning walk, a 10-15 minute stroll to activate your muscles, improve circulation, and lift your mood. Individually, each of these rituals has value, but when you combine them, they become a powerful morning routine that doesn't just improve your mobility, it supports your independence, confidence, and quality of life. You might be thinking, that's a lot to do, but here's the beauty of it, you don't have to start with all 5 at once. Begin with just 1 or 2 rituals this week. Maybe you start with hydration and the joint mobility warm-up. Next week, add the stretch flow. The following week, bring in the balance drill. And finally, the morning walk. Within a month, you'll have a complete sustainable routine that takes under 25 minutes, but can pay off for years. Mobility isn't just about avoiding stiffness, it's about saying yes to life, yes to traveling, yes to hobbies, yes to playing with your grandkids, yes to living fully. These rituals are your daily investment toward keeping that yes alive. So those are the 5 morning rituals that can improve mobility after 55. Simple, practical steps that can help you feel more flexible, stable, and energized each day. But here's the most important takeaway. Your body responds to consistency more than intensity. You don't have to do anything extreme, you just have to show up for yourself each morning. Aging doesn't have to mean giving up the things you love. I've seen people in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s regain mobility they thought was gone forever, simply by committing to small, consistent habits like these. It's never too late to start, and every effort you make today is a gift to your future self. I want you to picture something. A year from now, you're getting out of bed with ease. You walk with confidence. You can bend, twist, and reach without hesitation. You're traveling, enjoying hobbies, and keeping up with family, not because you're lucky but because you chose to take care of your mobility today. That's the power of these rituals. So here's your challenge, starting tomorrow morning. Pick 2 of these rituals and commit to doing them every day for 1 week. Write them down, set a reminder, and make them non-negotiable. At the end of the week, notice how your body feels. Is there less stiffness, more energy, more ease of movement? When you see those changes, you'll be motivated to keep going and add the rest. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future tips on healthy, active living after. And let me know in the comments, which ritual will you start with tomorrow morning? Your story could inspire someone else to begin their journey toward better mobility. Stay well, stay active, and remember, the best time to invest in your health was years ago. The second best time is today.